So today we have to go down to Pharmasafe and go check on our compression socks again for the fourth time. So that's what we're going to do today. Are you girls ready? All ready to go? You all set and ready to go? Are you? Good. Okay. Let's get the heck out of here, okay? Right. Okay, here we are at Pharmasafe again. They say third time's a charm. Well, we're here the fourth time, so yeah. So we got to go in there and see what's going on. I believe what we're doing is just doing another measurement and that to order up another pair of stockings. It's noisy around here and it's very busy in the parking lot. But yeah, apparently we're just remeasuring for another set, you know, to make sure that everything's perfect about them, and I think that's what's going on. So let's go in and check everything out.
So you always want to keep this spine straight up the side of the leg. So you're going to put this like, lift your heel, Cap.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Okay. And down.
I don't have my heel from
and
my
this
toe.
one you don't have to worry about flexing or anything like that. Actually, I might just get you to lift it one more time. There we go. And bring it back a little bit. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna do it as straight as you can.
This is like on a diagonal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lift up. Can I get you to hold that there for me? Perfect. And just like that, just a little bit. There we go. Okay. And you try and get it as straight as you can. Right.
You got the sound off on that?
It will be.
Yes, but that would work best for me. If you don't need it anyways. Ooh.
How is it on that side?
So it's running just slightly over it.
Like
Like they're overlapping?
Yeah, but 2 finger widths below or too
Oh,
high?
too high.
Okay, so
Okay.
gobble.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. That's apparently the last fitting that we do for those. Hopefully these next pair turn out. And we don't have to keep doing this over and over again because I'll just get tired of doing it. Oh, I parked over there. I'm in the wrong spot. Anyway, so we've got to wait almost 2 weeks for those as well this time again. So just keeps putting me off of doing a lot of things I want to do. So, all right, we'll just grab the girls and head out of here. See what happens when the next pair comes in. You know, you girls are really noisy. Really noisy. And annoying. And annoying, yes. You're loud. Yeah, now move over. I want to get in. Come on, let's go. Let's go. So here's something I've been wanting to try for quite some time now. And depending what provinces you're in, like if you're in the eastern provinces, this stuff grows wild. But it was introduced into the West as basically a garden landscape bush kind of thing. But it's this stuff here. This is Staghorn sumac. Staghorn sumac. And I've heard this stuff is really good as a trail snack and everything like that. So like here, it doesn't grow wild here in BC, but in the other provinces, you're walking down the trail and you find this here. And this is supposed to be quite edible and everything. They say if you're down a trail and you find this, it quenches your thirst, and it sure does. It's got like seeds or something inside them. I don't quite know, but this is supposed to be the fruit. And yeah, when you bite them, you bite them and chew them, and it tastes a lot like natural lemonade. It really does. It tastes very, very lemony. Yeah, this is amazing stuff. But apparently, you can harvest this stuff. You can crush it up, and you can make a sort of a lemonade type drink in that for to refresh you. You know, when you're really thirsty or something like that. And people have made pies with this, lemon pies, with this stuff and that. But yeah, I can see how if you're in a survival situation and you're quite thirsty and everything, want to quench your thirst and get a lot of vitamins in, because it's full of vitamin C and everything. Yeah, you get a lot of juice out of it. A lot of real nice tangy lemon flavored stuff. It tastes just like lemons or lemonade. It really does. Very good, but when you chew it like this on the trail, you're getting your juice and you're getting your vitamins, and you just spit out the seeds in that. But I think I'm going to do try taking a bunch of this stuff home. I'm on the front of somebody's property now. We're on public domain right now, but it was planted in somebody's front yard here. Anyway, this is really good. I'm going to take a bunch of these home, crush them up, and see if I can make a nice, refreshing drink out of them. They're kind of weird to eat and then spit out, but they sure taste good. Really do. If I'm walking along a long, boring trail somewhere, I would love to have a bag full of these just to chew on while I go to, partly for boredom, some for thirst, and some for vitamins. And man, I can tell there's a lot of vitamin C and stuff in here. Yeah, really good. It's fantastic. I'm glad I got to finally try it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Let's move on, okay? Ciao. And you got to check these out too. These roses here. These are beautiful roses. Really, really bushy bush. Here, and look at the size of these hips here. These are huge and they're solid. They're massive and solid. And there's a lot of roses still on the bush here. But there's going to be a lot of rose hips out here. I can actually grab at least a dozen or more there and make some tea. There's a bunch up at the top there as well. Yeah, but yeah, that's another thing I could do here. Just forage for some rose hips, make some rose hip tea again. So we could do that as well. I'm not going to today, but another day. I know it's here. I'll come back again. All right, ciao. Look at all these new young blackberry shoots here. All the end shoots, the pieces right off the end here. See, they're not even sharp at all. I could pop these in my mouth and eat them right now. Which, why don't I just do that? Why don't I just do that? Anyway, my point is, look at all the young blackberry shoots all over the place now. You can pick a whole bag of those, take them home, dry them, and just add them to your tea blend that you do with all the different teas you blend together. But it's everywhere now. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Now I've got to go find the girls. And tons of these little wild blackberries here everywhere. They're actually everywhere. In there. They're down in here. And a whole bunch of them down in here as well. Just all through here in this thicket. Tons of tiny little blackberries. These are beauties. I love them. And they're everywhere. I can get a whole little cup full of them. Yeah, they're everywhere. Just a million of them. Wow. Cup full of them and some of the other big blackberries. Good to go. Awesome. Lots and lots of tiny little wild blackberries. Tons of them. Tons. So delicious. Oh my God, they're good. Wow. Okay, gotta catch up with the girls again. Ciao. There's a whole ton of these cattails up now. All these here. Yeah. Those are cool looking in any way. But yeah, apparently you can dig up the roots here, or the rhizomes here of the cattail, and they're perfectly edible. And apparently a lot of the First Nations just thrived on them. They loved them and they ate them all the time. Much of the plant, mostly the roots, rhizomes, whatever you call them. But when those brown heads are like new and green, they used to eat them raw or fry them up or boil them or something and eat them that way as well. So yeah, cattails. It's a really good staple of the First Nations and stuff. And if you get down there and yank these up, I guess, through there. I don't want to do it today. I probably need some kind of shovel or something, or get in the water or something. But yeah, apparently it's really good, and it's keep you healthy and strong, and it's nice delectable with the First Nations. But they're all over the place now, and also these heads here, when they start drying out and getting all fluffy and everything and falling apart, you can use them to line a sleeping bag, some sort of sleeping bag or a blanket or your jacket or something like that, or just get a whole bunch together and put it down for bedding and stuff like that. But yeah, that stuff has a lot of uses, so pretty cool. It's all coming up, and I'm going to try that one day. I'm going to eat the roots one day because I want to know what they're like, but I'm going to have to bring a shovel or something down. Anyway, let's carry on with our little tour here and wander about. Wow, camera problems. Okay, ciao. And the regular Himalayan blackberries are starting to all get ripe here and there, and the ones that are in direct sunlight all day long are the ripest, and they are but the ones in the shade, of course, they're still kind of green and that, but A lot of them are getting ripe like that. Got the little pit. Juicy sweet from sitting in the sun and warm. Very warm, juicy. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them are very, very good. So I can go around here right now and grab a good sized bowl of blackberries to take home and that. So there we go. They're starting, and we're going to get at least a good month of these. So we should go along and pick some more and maybe save some and put them in a bowl or something. This is great, awesome. And a lot of new shoots as well, just like earlier. Crazy. Good foraging, yeah. There's still a lot of this bull thistle everywhere, like tons of thistle, Canada thistle, all sorts of thistles, and wild lettuces and everything like that. But yeah, I still haven't gotten around to trying this stuff out. You're supposed to cut it off, turn it upside down, and peel it all back, and all the stem and everything inside is edible. And when these things here are young like this and they're not prickly, you can actually pick them all off, and a whole bunch of the little ones right there. Yeah, pick them off and steam them up, and they're supposed to be a lot like I think artichoke or asparagus or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, that's everywhere too, everywhere. And this here is wild carrot. It's wild carrot. Apparently, like, you can, I don't know if I can actually do it here, pull them up. You might, in this ground, you're going to have a shovel or something. It's pretty hard soil, but a lot of it is loose soil, and you can get them out easier. Wild carrot, and the tubers are edible. You can steam them and cook them like carrots and eat them. I'm going to try them one day sometime, but you got to be careful with this stuff, because there's quite a few of these plants that look very similar to each other, and a lot of them are, or some of them are edible, but a number of them also are very poisonous, just like poisonous hemlock. Yeah, they look a bit similar, but this one here, when the flowers start drying up and dying off after they've been pollinated by all the animals, the pollinators, then the heads just curl up in a cup shape like this, and they're the only ones that actually do this. So that's how you know they're, one of the ways you know it's wild carrot. But you gotta, identify it over and over and over again to make sure that you know what you're doing. But when these seeds get bigger and fatter and big dark brown seeds here, a lot of people like First Nations and that used to collect them and grind them up for flour or something like that. They'd make teas, coffees, different brews, even sometimes with certain plants. I don't know about these ones, but certain plants, even alcoholic brews. So, but this is wild carrot apparently, and I'm gonna give it a good try. No, this is in there solid, but I gotta find this stuff's growing everywhere, up and down the side of highways everywhere. You can find it all over the place, and then all of the other plants as well. Yeah, one day I'm gonna get these up and I'm gonna try them out and see. I'm not, necessarily a fan of eating wild food and that, but survival situations, you never know, right? Anyway, I think I gotta go find where the girls went and catch up to them or something. Ciao. And even still, some oxeye daisy with really nice soft leaves I can put in a salad or just eat on the run kind of thing. But there's still those around too. So in many fields and along many highways and large patches, you'll see tons and tons and tons of this wild carrot here. All of this along here. All this wild carrot along here. And it's all the way along here as well. All the way along here. And I know from research that a lot of the First Nation chiefs would own very large patches of all the wild edibles, the delectable wild edibles. They would own them, and then only they could have them picked and prepared and that, and he gets everything first and then everyone comes after kind of thing. But yeah, wild carrot everywhere, everywhere. All right, let's move on. Okay, we're home. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? You don't want to get out, do you? You don't want to get out, do you? Oh, there you go. There you go. You lost something? Well, here we are. Home sweet home. Home sweet home. Well, there we go. Well, that was pretty much the bulk of our day. Did a little foraging. Got measured for more compression socks. And other than that, we went out and did a bunch of walking around with the dogs and did some grocery shopping. That's about it. So now I guess the day's kind of over. Just go cook up some dinner for the girls and me, and we'll eat and just say good night, I guess. So we'll talk to you soon, all right? Ciao. Ciao for now. Hey there, little girls.